Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jimdel-Edu. Welcome back. This is that's where we left. This is part four. Remember, this is part four. Student portfolio, and this is probably the last part. Okay, part four, and we did this part. Okay, we finished let me show you, and we did this, the navigation bar and everything with the links. Also, we did the first part with the shapes, about me, experience. We did education, we did skills, interest. Okay, and now this is what left. Let me show you what left. We have the sidebar here. Okay. Also, we are going to do this part, discover more of this link, and add the shape button and picture, and also this shape. Also, we have send the message, the form, and contact me. Okay, now let's working on discover more, and with the link with the shape, we have one, so this white, and this color. Also, we have the picture, the button, and this part. Without further ado, let's get started. This is part four. Okay, and this is last time we did this part, and now let's finish it. And go back, open your code editor. This is where we left. This is index.html, and we left here my icon font 3. Also, if you open my underscore layout.css, and also this is where we left on my icon font 3. Okay, index.html. Let's add some code here. Let me bring this is for the container. Let's bring this down a little bit. Now we need let's create a div, and remember we use an ID. Now I'm going to call this one should be text 23. Okay, also go inside, create a we need a span, or we can pass a style inside of it and add the color. Okay, like this. You can add a font family too, also, and add a font style. Okay, I'm going to create a string here, and this is where I'm going to say discover more, like this. Okay, and if you refresh, save everything here, and let's go back, refresh it. You will not see anything here, but if you scroll up, okay, now you can see we have discover more. We will bring it down with our CSS code. Okay, we can do it, and let's go straight and add our CSS. The first, if you go open my layout.css, and remember we have, let me go back here in the HTML, we have my text 23, and you can copy. We are going to bring this out, put this. Okay, make the position absolute, remember always, and keep our left like this, put this, and top, we're gonna bring it down to this because it's really high. I'm going to add this number here, and to bring it down. Also give it a width of this value, and we need a height of this. Also my index be 53, and okay, save everything. Okay, let's save everything, and we can go and refresh the page. Now you won't see it on top anymore. If you scroll down, and now we have discover. Remember last time we only got this, we keep it. Now we have discover. Okay, now next, let's add, we have discover, let's add the shape and the length and so on. Let's continue and go back to index. I want you to go back to index.html. Now let's add our length and add the shape. Now first and I'm going to say this is the discover more. This is the text. Okay, div, we need a div, and this div will cover everything like an envelope or a wrapper. ID, I want you to call this one my text 2024, and inside where we are going to use a span here, this is our first one, and pass a style in color is our first color like this, and the font family like this. Okay, and we will use a font style of font size like this. Okay, this is the first one. We got I'm going to keep it blank, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this one, and you can paste it right here and make some changes here. Keep the same color font and so on. I'm going to change the font size to 32. Here I'm going to say okay. All right, now next what I'm going to do, I can paste the next one and make some changes. Okay, put font size 24. I'm going to keep 24 and make the first link, put it as a software developer. Okay, next we can paste it again and do at this time going to put the same or what I can, okay, the same number here, or I can copy and paste it here. Okay, now go ahead and paste one line again. Keep the same thing for the font size. Put a font size here, change it to 32, and then keep 24 here. And I'm going to put okay, and go here, paste another line, and put change the color to 6 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I have to keep the rest, and change the font size to 13. Okay, and right here I want you to add a break here. Okay, now next paste another line, and I want the font size to be 32. Okay, and put this guy here 26. Okay, next line, paste one. Okay, let me remove this line, and okay, add in this one. Okay, let's see that. Okay, let me, I'm going to paste it back. Okay, keep the color and everything, font size 24, that's fine. And this is where I'm going to say C# developer. Okay, and next paste one more line, line of code, and change this color to like this. And we need the font size. Okay, I'm going to put 13, font size 13. And here what I'm going to put here, we have a C#. I wanted to put a semicolon here. Okay, after this number, put a semicolon here. All right, and leave a space right here. And after C# developer, we change the color. Okay, and now let's put I'm going to put a break here and paste another line, and yeah, keep the color and the font size 32. Okay, put the font size 32, and let me put this guy here like this. Okay, next add another line, and we need yeah, keep the same color. Font size, for the font size I'm going to put 24, 32, 24, and here this is where I'm going to put say font and developer right here. And after developer, I want you to put a break here. Okay, and go to the next line, paste one, and next line, keep the same color font family and so on. Font size, now put it 32, 24, 32. Okay, and put this guy here. Okay, and go to the next line, add one more line, keep the same color, font size 24, which is fine. And now I'm going to put back and developer right here. Let's see, yes, okay, and can leave a space after, and okay, paste one more line, and change this color to 00. Okay, and keep everything, and change the font size to 13. And I want you to add a break here. Okay, let's go bring this here. Okay, and go ahead, save everything. If you go back, refresh the page, you will not see it under discover. If you scroll up, okay, this is where we have everything. Oh, let's change the dollar sign. We don't have this dollar sign. This is not the dollar sign. Where is that? Oh, right here. Let's change it to this guy and save it back, refresh. Okay, now we have everything. Let's add some CSS and bring it down. Okay, I'm going to bring everything down here. To do that, let's go open to my layout.css. Go ahead, my layout.css, because we have my text. Let me show you. This is my text 24. But before adding something for my text 24, let's finish with my text 23, because okay, we have remember we have div. I'm going to work with my text first. My text 23 div here. Okay, put div, and I'm going to say text align left. Okay, text align left, and before that I'm going to paste it here. Okay, because we need the background color to be transparent, and background image none. Remember last time we need the border 0 pixel solid. Okay, after that we need the I need a border with just 0 as well, and a padding. And the margin to be 0 as well, and text align left. Save everything. We can go back and check again. Okay, now we will not see anything yet, but let's keep going. Okay, now it's time to do go ahead, copy my text 24, copy and go back, put this guy. Okay, all right, now we have my text 24, and here the first thing we need position absolute, and our left to be top, because we are going to let break them everything down to, because it's so high. I'm going to put this number, and also the index to be 49 at this time. Okay, paste it again. The second thing is a background color. What we can do, and I can delete this and copy this part. Okay, copy here and go inside and paste everything. Let's see if we need any change to make. Text line, no. Okay, let's keep everything. And remember, we need you can copy this line. We change it to 24 and paste it here. Instead of 23, put 24 and keep it this way. Okay, keep it this way. Now let's if we save everything, you can save everything and refresh it. Refresh the page. Let's go up to see we still have it. Okay, that's the, let's see, we have my text 24, my text 24D, my text background. Let's see, 24. We have 23. Let's go back. Okay, my text, this is for my text 24. And okay, now let's move on. Let's see what's going on. We have my text, let's see, my text 24. Okay, yes, my text underscore 24. My text on the underscore 24, background color transparent, background image non solid, everything okay. Yes, okay. Now let's see my text 24, and if you refresh the page, we have let me go back. Yeah, these are my texts. Let me refresh it. Okay, this is my text 24 background. Position absolute left top. Okay, let me do something. We save as to see what's going on. Yes, and okay, let me add the picture to see. You should bring it down over here. Okay, let's go back to index.html and let's go over here, index.html, and add our picture. This is my image 5. Remember my image 5, and here this is put my image. This is image number 5. This is image number 5. We need an AD for that, and my image 5. Okay, now we need the source. Okay, source, a folder called images, and call our image. We'll put call it, remember I call it a graduate 2.jpg right here, and alt, and we need user ID image 5. Also, I'm going to pass a width inside of it, and on the height here. Okay, which is cool. Also, at the same time, I can quick add the shape, one of our shape. I'm going to call it capital S, call it my shape 13. Okay, and here Remember, every time you say my shape, we put shape 13. Okay. Now, which is a file, and remember, we need yes, save everything, and let's check out. Okay, if you scroll up, okay, we have the picture. Yeah, we have here. Let's bring this down. Okay, with our CSS, you will see it on this side here. Go back. Let's open my underscore layout, that CSS, and add. Here we have my copy my image 5. Okay, my image 5, and position absolute, also left, top, and the width of okay. Now save everything, and let's see what we got. Refresh. Now we have the picture. Remember, we will bring this down, the text. I will find out what's going on. And here now we have the picture. Okay, now we have the picture. Yes, we have the picture now, and let's go back and continue. Okay, now I'm going to use a vertical align top. Okay, and next, now we have remember, we have image 5. If you go back to index.html, this is where we have my image. Yes, we have ID. This is this ID right here that I'm working on. What now we have this ID. This is image 5. Let's go ahead, add a border to it. Okay, and okay, we need a height of same thing, same value, 100%. Okay, now if you go ahead and save everything, and yeah, and refresh the page. Let me scroll up to see what you've got. Where's the picture is? Okay, here's the picture. Okay, now let's I'm going to now let's bring this down, the text. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, let's stay right here. Now we have the let me show you. Here we have the picture. We have the picture, and we have discover more. And if you scroll up, and then now we have the text. Let's see what happened. That we should get the text underneath of discover more. Let's go back, and because we have the text, this is my text 24. Okay, this is the block of text, and here we have this is the CSS on my text 24. This is my text 24 transparent. Oh, something, I would say something is missing, because we have one block of code, we have two block of code, and if you check my text 23, we have 1, 2, 3 block of code. Yes, we have 3, so we should get 3 for my text. We should get 3 for my text 24. So I think we're missing position absolute to bring the text down. Let's copy this line of block of code, my text 23. I will change it to 24. Copy, and let's go down on the underneath of this block of code and paste it here. Okay, here we have it here. Okay, instead of 23, put 24. And let's see, let's change here. Put 54. Put 5478. After that, keep I want the index to be 49. Okay, this is the missing block of code here. Go ahead, save everything. Let's see what we got. The text. Refresh the page. Let's see. Oh no, we still got it on top. Let's see what. No, I don't see the text. Where's the text? Oh, the text. Oh, what happened? Oh, we got the text here. No, let's fix it. Wow. Okay, let's fix it. Go back and position absolute 72. Oh, okay. Top. We miss it. It should be 54. Remember, for numbers it should be 5478. Okay, we're here. Top 5478 pixel. Okay, go ahead, refresh it back and refresh this. Okay, now we have the text. Okay, PHP developer not bring this because we need a break. I'm going to add a break after software developer and go back to index.html. Go here, we have our software developer. I'm going to add a break, put a BR here, save, go back, refresh. That's how we bring it down. Okay, this is our line, as you can see. Now let's continue. Let's add the shape, the white shape. Let me show you here. Let's add the white shape. Also, let's add the shape, and let's add this button here.
Yes.
Let's continue. Now we have remember we have my shape 13, and now we can create another shape. We can add another shape. Let's call it my shape underscore 15 and a shape 15. Okay, and then after we can add CSS for the two of them. All right. Or what we can do to keep it simple, and copy this block of code here and paste this guy here. Instead of 13, put 15 on both sides. Okay, as quick. Now what we're going to do, we are going to add add CSS for my shape 13, my shape 15, shape 15. Let's do that. Okay, let's continue with my shape 13 first. Copy this guy. All right, and let's see. Okay, and now we need this and paste it. Okay, the first thing, remember, we need a position, or what we can do, I can do the same thing. Okay, position absolute, and we need left of 52, and we need top, put this number 5276, and we need a width of and height. This is a cool. Now for the height, use a opacity. That means I don't want the white to be too white. Okay, but let's decrease the opacity, or use opacity to decrease the color. That's why I use 0.90. For the Z index, keep it 42 like this. Okay. Next, we have after my shapes, and now we have shape 13, and we can copy this guy and go back. Okay. For this one, we need a width of the background color. Oops. Okay, let's remove this. and I'm going to add a border of and add this number for the border. I want it to be solid. Put solid like this. All right. So shape my shape 13 and shape 13 is done. Save everything, and let's go ahead and refresh this page. Okay, now as you can see, we have it. We have the shape. Now let's add the other shape, like the original, like you see this shape, this one, and let's add this one here as well. This is why we are go back to index.html. We have my shape 15. Now let's work with this shape. Now you will get knowledge, guys, working with the shape, okay, which is good. And now this is for shape 15. Probably pretty much I'm going to do pretty much the same thing, and copy this block of code here, okay, these two, and remove this one, paste it, and change this one to 5, and change this one to 5 as well. Now I'm going to make some changes here, and it's left. I'm going to put a left, not 50, change the number to 95. Also for the top, I'm going to put 53, 32. For the width, I need 745. For the height, I'm going to put 566. Also, we don't need opacity for this one, and change the z index to 39. Also here, second block of code, shape 15, change the width to 745. Also change the height, put the same height, 566. Also background, and change the background color, change the color. Okay, background image none. Also for the border, keep the same color for the solid. Okay, now shape my shape 15 is done. Go ahead and save everything. Let's see what we have. Refresh the page. Now we have the second, okay, the second one. Now let's add our button here. The same for the original. Let's add our button here. Okay, now let's do that. Open your, okay, let's go back to index.html. Now we need to add our button. At this time the button is okay, I'm going to say this button, this is a button number 5. This is not 4, this is button number 5. Okay, and to add the button we need, I'm going to say input like this, type button, and for the ID put it like this, button number 5, and we need a name, leave it blank. Also I'm going to use a value, what we want to be up here on the button, put learn more. Okay, here's the button. Alright, if you save everything, refresh, it's right here. Let's see, okay, this is the button, learn more. We will bring it down. Okay, now this is where we are. We will put the button right here. Let's go, and now it's time to add this is us. Now let's add CSS for our button. The first thing we need to remember, let's go my layout.css. The first thing we need this is the button 5. Okay, the first thing we need a position absolute, and our left for the button, and the top to bring it down. It's so high, I'm going to use this number, and give it a width, not too small, not too big. Also we need a height for the button, and keep it this height, 57 pixel, and yes, for our z index 55. Save everything, and let's go here, refresh. Now you can see, we need hover to put on it. Okay, we're not done yet. Button 5. Okay, continue. We need add a border to it. Okay, this is the color. Okay, and I need the border radius to be 0 pixel. Okay, and now we need the background color, and I'm going to use this number, this color here. Should be B, yeah. And force me to put a background image. That's why I'm going to say none, and put a color here. Also put a font size. I'm going to use a font family. And I'm going to put a font width. I want it to be normal, and we need a font style normal as well. Also here, I want to place it the correct position. That's why I'm using padding. Okay. Also text. I want the text to be aligned. Yeah, I'm going to say text. Text align center. Okay. I'm going to say text. We need to align the text. Text align to the center. And okay, let me use WebKit. Use okay, appearance none. Also use a margin of 0. Okay. I'm going to put a hover. This is the button 5, yes, and that's why I'm going to say buttons like this. Oh, come on, hover, and the background. Oops, oh, what's going on? Use a background color is the color that I use. Okay. Okay, now save everything and let's see what we get right here. Save it. Now is the okay, over, this is the button right here. Let's go back because I said button 5. Okay. Over background color. Okay, let me move it to closer. You see what happened. Save it. Refresh. Okay. Alright, this is fine. Now let's do the send a message, the form. Let's do that. Okay, contact me. Alright, let's add it because we did the first time we did the white part, this shape. Now we have this shape. Okay, now we need this shape and the form. Alright, now let's continue and let's go back to our index .html. Let's go ahead and open index.html, and now this is I'm going to this is the use the contact form. Now it's time to use the contact form. Okay, for the contact form, all right, for the contact form, the first thing we let's do create a div. All right, this is it will wrap everything, and when we're working with ID, I'm going to call it my, like this, form 1. Okay, and we say form. Okay, and bring this down. All right, now okay, now we can say action. We can put action here, but we need a name. Post, we can keep it like this. Also, no, for the name, and put name, it's form 1. Okay, this is keep it like this, method post. And for the action, you can put anything. For the action, this is sent to your email and so on. You can keep it as usual. Like put I'm gonna put something like this. Example at not Gmail, at your domain.com. All right. Also as a form, I'm going to use an ID. Put it form. Put form 1. Okay, and type and so on. If you wanna, let me see. Take a look here. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Now we set. Now the first thing, create ID again inside of it. All right. And at this time, this ID is for. We need ID. Call it my text. Okay. Call it 26. Also create a span right here, and remember as a style we need a color like this, and we need a font family. Also we need a font size of 35 pixel. Okay, now here I'm going to use a strong, and this is where I'm going to say send a message. All right, and now next we need a div for the second part, and now we create the template. Okay, for the form ID, and call this one my text 27, and do let's do the same thing. Now this one for the name, for the send a message. Let me show you. Now we need a name, email, message, and so on. Okay, let's continue. Now this is the send a message. Now let's do this for the name. Okay, or what I can do, I can delete this part and copy this one and paste it here. Okay, and put 7 here, and put name here. Okay, also let's see for the font size, I'm going to put the font size 16. I'll put font size of 16. Okay, also go inside after the span, go next line, and I'm going to say input typed text. Okay, use ID. We can edit, keep it like this. If I use edit box 1 and use name as name, and use a value, leave it blank. Also you can spell check false. I want this spell check to be false, like this. Okay, now next thing, this is a 26, 27. Let's do a D for 28 for the email. Copy this and paste this guy, and now put 28 for that, for the email. Okay, we need a style, what color, font family, put the font size 16, keep it like this. Now put email, and okay, and input for email, type text ID edit box 2, okay, name email, value blank, and spell check false. Okay, now let's do it for let me bring this here. Let's do it for now. I'm going to use the, this is now, it's time to create the message box. For the message box, I'm going to say div, okay, and remember this one, this is ID gonna be my text 29 26 7 8 9. Okay, now for text box we need a text area here, okay, name message ID. I'm going to put text area 1. I need the rows of 7, not too big. Also colon 52, not 30, colon 52. Also spell check false, okay, false, okay. And then go to the next line. We need add an input type submit for the button. Also we need ID, call it button 6, and name blank, and value put submit. Okay, now go ahead, refresh here. You won't see, you do not see anything yet. Let me see, let's go up. As you can see, we have it on top. We will add our CSS and bring everything down. Okay, let's continue, and let's add yes, because we already got something here. Let's add our CSS and see what we can do. Let's add the form down and make sure we see everything right here after we add the text inside of this shape. Alright, so go ahead, let's go open my underscore layout.css. Okay, the first thing, remember, we have my form 1. You copy this guy and paste it here, and the first thing we need a position absolute, and we need left. Also for the top, so high, I'm going to add this number 5147. That's for the top. Also give it a width of we need the height, and our index to be 28, like this. Okay, let's close this. Oops, bring this down. Okay, next after that we need the same thing, my form 1, and add the background color. Okay, no background image, and I'm going to add for the border, transparent. Okay, put I border just 0 pixel. All right, now go ahead, save everything so far to see what we got, and refresh it. Okay, as you can see, here we have the form. We are not done yet, but we're working on it. Let's continue. And now we have we have some progress here. I'll show you we have some progress here. Now let's fix our form. And okay, now we're done with my form 1 and my text 26. Now let's work with my text 27. Copy this guy, go back to layout CSS, and let's add some code. First thing, okay, left, and our top, okay, and we need a width, a height, and now for our index, let's keep it 1. Okay, and more. Okay, we need the background. It should be transparent, and background image none. Add the border to it. It should be 0 pixel. Solid. Okay. We need the border with just 0 as well. Okay. We need the padding 0 and margin 0. Also, I want my text to be align to the left. Okay. After that, we need to work with my text 27 div. Make sure our text align to the left. Also, last but not least, for this, keep a margin to 0 and a padding 0. Okay, now for my text 27 is done. Go ahead, save everything, and now let's do it this way. We can go ahead and refresh. Okay, now we can see that's working. It's just a little bit. Okay, now let's take my edit. Let me increase this so that you can see. Okay, and move this over here and copy this one. And now go back here. Okay, now this is this is edit box 1. And the first thing we need to remember, position. What we can do, we can copy this inside of my text 27, this block of code, and save some time, and paste it here. We got the position absolute left, put 0. Also top, put 30. Width, keep it 486. Height 40. And the index 2. Okay, now we save some time. Let one more copy this edit. Okay, copy this guy, and then add some code. We need a border for that. Okay, and also pass. Let's pass a color after solid. Is the color. Okay. A background color. Okay. And add a color, this color. I'm going to add a font family here and give it a font weight, normal, and we need a font size. Also, I'm going to use a line height and a padding of 11 use a margin 0 and also text align to the left. And next we need I'm going to set text here, edit box 1, focus. Okay, now I'm going to say edit box 1. I want this guy to focus, and focus border. This is the border color right here. Use this one. Okay, I'm going to use a box shadow, and you insert 0 pixel. Okay, use 0.5 and 1, 2, 3. The first with 5, and the second one should be around use 0.075 instead. Okay, also okay, and 102, I'm going to do 175 and 0.60, and everything should close. I have to make sure, yes, no more space. And next I'm going to see set outline 0. Go ahead, let's go and save everything, and let's see what we got. Refresh. Okay, fix this, and let's continue. We're done. Remember we have now my text 28. Pretty much the same thing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to copy my text 27. Copy this everything, my text 27. Copy here and go here. Remove this guy, and we will change. Put 28. The first thing, going to put 28 and put 28. Now let's make some changes. 28, keep instead of 90, put 177. 496, 518, the index 3, transparent, which is fine. Keep everything here. Looks good. My text div, text align left, my text 28, margin 0. Okay, so right here we don't need this guy. You can delete it. Okay, now you can my text 28 is fine, and save everything. Let's go back and double check, refresh. Okay, so I'll let bring everything to the normal. Okay, next we have my edit box 2. Okay, copy this guy, and my edit box 2. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing. Copy edit box 1 right here. Okay, do the same thing for edit box edit box 1. Copy from here. Okay, and so that we can save some time, remove this guy and paste it here. Instead of edit box 1, put 2. Okay, all right, now let's see. I might do make some changes, and instead of put 1 here, left 1, the first one got 0, and 30, top 30 is fine. 46, 42, and 1 pixel solid, the same color, use let's see, use the same thing. So far so good. 1340 and okay. Yes, keep pretty much everything. Let's see, 102, 175. Let's see, for 008 pixel. Okay, let's put a. I forgot to add a. Save everything. Okay, that means edit box 2 is done. So refresh, okay, and then bring them down. Alright, they're not done yet. Now, let's go back, index.html. Now we have my text 29. Copy this guy and paste it over here. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, my text 29. We can pretty much do the same thing for my text 28. This is we have my text 28. I'm going to copy my everything. Okay, 3 block of code for my text 28. Copy, and let's go down, remove this guy and paste everything. Put 29 instead of 28. Okay, put 29 here. All right. Let's see if I get some more changes. Okay, top. We need a 260. I'm going to put 262. Keep the width. Height is okay. The index put 5. Transparent none. 0. Border is okay. And padding margin is okay. And yes, my text div, text align center. Go ahead. Save everything. And let's see what we get. Okay, we have to bring this down. Okay, this guy, the text box. Okay, and to do that, let's go back to index.html. Let's fix that. Yeah, let's see. My text 20. Okay, guys, we have the text area. My text 29. My text 29. Also we have id text. We have id. Our id is text area 1. Copy this id and copy this id and paste this guy here. Okay, before that I have to add something for the input, because we have text area for the input focus, and I'm going to say input focus. I'm looking for text area. Okay, like this, focus, and you say select focus, like this. Okay, and I'm going to say outline none. Okay, for that. All right, now let's add some code here. I'm going to add a border here. Okay, I think we have something like this. We have a block of code. Let's see. Okay, for what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to delete everything here. Okay, let me close it. Okay, let me close it back and scroll up. Oh, okay, remove this, fix it. We have double, fix it. It's supposed to be 1 hashtag. We have 2. Okay, let's fix it. It's supposed to get 1. Instead we have 2. Okay, edit box 2 here. In edit box 2, copy everything inside edit box 2 and scroll down and go here and paste everything, and I'm going to make some changes. Okay, And the first one, let's keep the first line. Border radius 0, that's fine. Background color is fine. Image none. The color is fine. Font family and font weight, font size is okay. Padding is okay. Line height. We don't need a line height. For the line height, remove that. Also, padding is okay. Font size is okay. Margin, text, align left. Also, we can add probably get overflow, put overflow auto, and I'm going to say resize none. Okay, this is for my text area 1. We can save everything and let's see what we have here. We have to bring this down. Okay. We have a text area focus. Now we have a text area focus. For the focus right here, I'm going to say copy this guy, put like this for put a focus. Okay, and remember it's supposed to be 1. Wow, fix it. We need a border. I'm going to add a border color. Okay, and add this number here. Okay, and now I'm going to use border shadow. Okay. No, this is border. Okay. Insert. Okay. Okay, we need speed 0.075, which is good, and I'm going to add pretty much I do the same thing. I think we have this line of code. Yes, so we can copy this block, edit box 2, focus, and yeah, remove this and paste it here. That's when we're done with this part. Now let's add this is a text area 1. Work with text area 1. Copy this. Okay. Position absolute. We need our left to be and the width of our height and our index to be 6. Okay, now we're done. The text area one done, and save everything. Let's go back and refresh the page. Okay, as you can see. All right, now now let's go. We need to work with our button. Let me show you here on this. Let's see. Now we don't have any button here. Is the button right here? We have the button here. Let me show you right here. Submit. We want to put it here. Okay. Now let's do that. Go back to index.html. Is our button right here? This is button 6 ID. Button 6. Copy this guy and okay. This is a button 6. All right. Position absolute, left, okay, pixel, and top, width, and we need height for that, and our z-index to be 7. Oh, which is good. Also, one more for button button 6. Now let's do add the border, give button 6 a border. We'll probably get a button if we let's go and scroll up about button number 5. Here's button number 5. We can copy, and button number 5, if you scroll up, we find button number 5 and copy this guy. And let's see, you might need something else over, copy this, okay, button number 5, and let's scroll down, okay, and remove this guy and paste it, put 6 instead of 5 here. Okay, now let me probably make some changes. Let's see, keep it this way, okay, normal 5, okay. I'm going to keep it this way. For the background color, I'm going to change this color into this, okay, and 98. Yes, all right. Now save everything for button number 6, and now let's see what we got. Refresh the page. Now we have the button, we have over, and now let's add the text for the original. Let's add the contact me text, and let's add the text here, and probably, okay, let's add the text. Go back to index.html. Go back to index.html and add our text. So, and after the closing div, you see the closing div, and I want to go after that and create a div. Let me comment this. I'm going to put this is contact, okay, yeah, and we need ID. Put my contact text to, like this, all right, and put a P for phrase. Also, for the margin, I'm going to add this value. I'm going to add a font weight bold, okay. Also, now this is where I'm going to say contact me, okay. Put a contact me, and skip one line, put P again, and here I'm going to use a style again. At this time, font size, I need a line height to be 21.6 pixel. Okay, now, and we need some text. I'm going to add some text here, and to do so, this is where I'm going. I go here and copy the text, okay, and go back, paste it here and keep it shut. All right, I think this is fine now. All right, now next, after this P, and go ahead, create another P, pass, we need style, font size, font width bold. Okay, and I'm going to use no, not line height, 21.6 pixel. All right. Okay, and now go ahead, save everything. Let's see what we get. Refresh it. We don't see anything here yet. What's going on? Scroll up. Okay, as you can see, we have everything here. We'll add CSS, bring everything down. All right, let's do that. Go back to our code and add our CSS. Okay. Now to do so, we have let's work first with my contact text tool. Copy this guy. Go here. Okay. Now we have position absolute and left so high. I'm going to do this value. Put a 6175. Let's see what we got here. Left, okay. And now top and width and height. Let's say for the width we have use 395, height 278, and the index 63. Okay. Now let's I'm going to add a background color transparent and background none, add the border. I'm going to put 10 instead, and I want my text to align to the left. Okay, and add the color is use this color. Use this color instead, and I need a font family. And I need a font weight, and I need a font size, and now I need the line height to be 7.5. okay, and after the line height to be line height to be 7, okay, 27.5 pixel. Okay. Also now I'm going to for the paragraph, put the P and just do it in one line. Use margin 0, padding 0. Okay, go ahead. Save. Go ahead and save everything. Let's go and see what we got. Refresh the page. Okay, and where is our text? I think somewhere. Okay, let's add some and something and bring it back. Okay, we have my text contact tool. We have P, and this P as well. Let's see what's going on. We have font weight. Okay, font size. Let's put this right here, and font weight bold. Okay, save it. Let's go back, refresh. Oh, we still don't have a contact me here. Let's see. Now, because we have here no contact me, because we did create it, but no contact me, we have to find a way to bring this down. Go back to our code, and I think my contact text too. Maybe we should probably add something we're not supposed to add, or give it a higher number or something like that. For example, we have a position absolute. This is fine. And left, oh okay, this is where we have the error message, not error message, this is where we this is an error. And left we put 6175, and left supposed to be 695, I guess, 695. And because the top is really high, we have to bring it down to 6175. And let's save everything and go back, refresh it. Okay, now we have it back. Okay, that's simple. Okay, now I'm going to add a social media link right here, social media link, and after that we have to create the footer page. Okay, let's go and go back to our index.html, and let add, bring this. Okay, we have two closing div right here. Okay, and next after this closing container, go here before the body right here. Let's add our how do you call that, our social, yeah, let's add our social media, one or two social media link. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to say social media. Okay, and right here, this is a div, and call the first one ID, give it an ID, and call it my contact icon one. Okay, and we can anchor tag right here and call it my layout. We can put experience, anything, skills. Okay, if I put experience, for example, experience 1, experience 2, it doesn't matter. That okay, you can create a link. Okay, if you want, add a link to it, and okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave it blank, and now I think create a div. I'm going to add a div here. Okay, and ID, call it a contact icon 1. Okay, and now, all right, then this is where I'm going to pass the first one, class. Okay, and put Facebook. Okay, and what we can do, we can copy the first one and paste it, and put icon 2, remove Facebook, put Twitter here, and can do the same thing, and put another one, put icon 3, also put here, let's see, something's missing. Yep, yeah, copy this guy and paste it here. Yes, put ID icon 3 and put here icon 2. Okay, now just to show you, and can put something like Instagram, like this. Okay, and refresh, save it, go back, save. You will not see it here. Remember, if you scroll up, you see the icon one here. You have three of them right here. Okay, and let's create the footer. Let's create the footer page. To create now, to create the footer page, we need div. We need a div. I'm going to call it, give an ID, call it page footer 1, and another div, call it ID page footer 1 underscore put container right here. Okay, and now let's add some CSS because we're almost done. Let's add some CSS. Okay, let's add some CSS, and to do so we need the first one, and we need the for the icon. Okay, icon 1, icon 2, icon 3, and so on. Let's work with the first one, which is icon 1. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the tutorial as short as possible. I'm going to copy and paste some line of code, and now let's go. And this is the we have 3, and this is the social media. Let's go icon 1, icon 2, icon 3, and so on. Let's go here, and all right, I'm going to do this, put something here. Oh, okay, this is file, and put something here like social media, and I'm going to paste some. Oh, come on, what is that? What we got here? We got something. Let me remove everything, and oops. Okay. For the social media, let's paste. Okay, my icon, this is where it's started. Now this is for icon, my contact icon 1. Yes, this is for the social media. Or what we can do, this is why I add one block of CSS code. And for this icon number 2, icon number, okay, put this is number 3, icon number 2, icon number 3, and I add a CSS code for only my contact icon 1, so you can double it or add for icon number 2 and icon number 3. Let's go back. This is where it started. I added this block of code for icon number, my contact icon 1 for social media. This is the first one. This is the first block of code. This is the second block of code. Also, this is the another block of code. Okay, and we have icon 1, height, width, and so on. And we have for eye, and add the color. And this is the last part. This is the last block. Now let's add if okay, remember I started from here. Okay, I just add, okay, this. You have to code all of this part. All right, now let's add if you save everything, and let's go back here, refresh it. We have it here. So this is for Facebook. We have to push it on this side. Okay, and we have to push this one in order to push this. Okay, over here, this is what we have to do. Remember, this is where we have that's why I marked this. This is the container. This is where the container close. This is the div that close the container that wrap pretty much everything. Now we have to remove this, cut it, and paste it in front before the footer. Paste it here, okay, before footer. And this is where we, okay, that the footer is after that, and then the footer is in before the body. And now if you save everything, refresh the page, now this is where we are. So guys, and I add one for the Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. You can add as many as you want. And if you go back, what I'm going to do, we can me personally, I'm going to I'm going to leave these two. We can call it, and then you can multiply it, add more, and change everything from here and add more as you want. Okay, now let's work on the footer. We have a page footer one container. Let's add some CSS. The first one is page footer one, and let's go over here. Page footer one. I'm going to say this is add a background color. You can add any color you want. Also need the position absolute, and probably get overflow. I'm going to no, this is overflow hidden. Oops. Okay, and I want the any text, put a text align center and left top. We said left and we said top. Oh, okay. Put top. Okay, this number, and give it a width of 100%. That it's a footer, and give it a height of put 100 pixel. So the index 64. Okay, now this part is done. Now let's take the second one. This is, which is a page footer container. Copy this guy and paste it over here. Give it a width of and we need the position of also absolute. I'm going to use margin left to be auto, and use margin right, same thing, auto. Also text align using text center. Go ahead for the footer and save everything, and let's go what we got. Refresh. Now is our footer, and you can what we can do if you wanna add anything like this, what you can do, you can you can go ahead here, and I can add P like for paragraph or something, and put something, let's see, put copyright, and put copyright your name. You can okay, you don't see it if you scroll. Let me scroll up. Okay, and that's why I got, remember I got these two. I'm going to comment okay, because we did not add you can add copy duplicate the CSS. For my contact icon 1, you can duplicate, put icon 2, icon 3, and so on. So this is pretty much easy. I'm gonna comment it out, but leave them right here. Also for P for the P footer, and let's see if I can add something quick for the my footer, or what I can do. Let's see. Yeah, put paragraph. I might create. I think I should create a div. Yes, I should create a div. Let's see. Or if I pass a style here and give it a position, it's gonna be better, guys, if I create a div, okay, here, and give it an ID, call it my footer text, and grab this guy here, okay, grab this guy here, and go to my layout.css and add some code and put the position absolute and give it a left of a top of, also I'm going to give it a width of 738 pixel, give it a height, and text align. Oh yeah, I'm going to say text align center, and we have this index to be 10. Okay, what if I said save it? Let's see what we got. Refresh. No, I don't see it. What if I put P here and save it? Refresh. No. It's somewhere. Okay. Remove P. Let's see. I have to adding margin, text align, and so on. Okay. I put a text. I have to give it. Okay. Yes. Alright. This is. I give it this. Okay. I'm going to do something because I should get it done by now. Adding let me show you quick, put it this way, adding this block of code after my footer text, this one. I'm going to paste this block of code right here, okay, and as you can see I added this block of code, background transparent, and my footer text, color, p URL, and so on. Okay, I just added this block of code right here. You can all them, copy and refresh. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have it right here. Okay, text align center. Anyway, so this is it, guys. This is we did it. We finished on this. This is the last part, this part, and this part, and we did it. Thank you. And we add so this is the last part and last block of code. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the time to code with me with Jimdel-Edu. If you enjoyed the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and you got any errors, comment, glad to help you out. Okay, also I'm going to put the link in the description. You get access to download it, if okay, work on it and make some changes according to your own needs. All right, once again, thank you. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.